The way that you have to view this is very much like investments in the financial world. You need to set out time horizons. So if you say to me, I want to profit in a month's time versus I want profit in 5 years' time, it's a very different answer I would give you in terms of what you should be taking. You also have a consideration on things like sealed product versus slabs, so versus graded cards. For lots of people, sealed products almost operate like the indexes. They're far slower. They're not as kind of pumpy and dumpy, but they're consistent growers. So they just consistently year on year, they're growing in value. And then you've got slabs, which are much more like independent stocks. And so they're the ones that are going to be like all of a sudden your card may go crazy and it may 2, 3x in the course of a week. But at the same time, you might go 60% drawdown on that card. So there's a lot of kind of differences out there in terms of how you collect. People also need to kind of determine, do they like modern cards or do you prefer the vintage side of things? Now, for a lot of people like me and you, it's the vintage side that's the interest because that's where the nostalgia's baked in. That's where, our enjoyment comes from. Whereas we're not too bothered about this kind of nice, fresh new art style. We might think it looks cool, but it doesn't have the same nostalgia to us. So for people just getting into this and just starting, make a decision between sealed product and graded cards. That's the first thing. If you like sealed product, if you like displaying booster boxes, things like that, there's a really great market out there for you. It's a really great earner still, even buying new releases. Like in 3 months' time, that stuff is up still. There's basically not a single booster box you can buy for Pokemon or you can own for Pokemon that doesn't now sell for over retail price significantly. And I'm talking about sets that are even released kind of in the last 12 months. Like this stuff is all up. If you want to get into the graded side of things, think about how quickly you want to move it on. If you're somebody who wants to like be active in the market, you can identify opportunity. This market rotates around just like crypto does. When crypto moves from like AI coins into DeFi, into meme coins, and we see these rotations, the same thing happens in Pokemon. We get rotations through different areas of Pokemon. We will pump Japanese vintage, we'll pump English vintage, then we'll pump modern English, then we'll pump modern Japanese. Like it just rotates around. So you can identify some really like cool areas in that as well in order to take kind of advantage of. For the majority of people, I would look on the vintage side of things.